Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Bass and Bonsai in the house, well on the water as you can see. And we're going to go out and we're not just going fishing, we're going bass catching. So buckle up and hang on and enjoy the show. I got to come get you guys. Hang on, I'm on the way. Hang on. There it comes. Let's try one up here. Come on. Yeah, that's tough. Maybe we should do something else. That ain't that tough. There we go. There we go. That's how you do it, on cue. Thank you very much. Your check's in the mail. Thank you, sir. Got a little jumper. Look at that. Hello, everyone. You guessed it, Chatterbait Charlie here. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, oh, hang on, wait. Sorry, there's a spot right here. Let's see. I'm gonna make it to you guys. I promise. I told you this spot looks too good. We are on them today, and you guys are right in the middle of it. Bass and Bonsai. We're trying different shirts, different baits, different stuff. If say that this fish won't let it go. Different baits other than the chatterbait. Chatterbait's working, as you can see, but get out here in this boat and we'll see what is going on with a few other alternatives to chatterbaits. One more in there. Okay, I got you. Get in this boat. Come on, get back here. Oh man, hold on. I got to make you guys some room. Oh, saw him run away from it. Wasn't that big? There we go. Oh, nice bass coming out of here on fire. Slowed that baby down and tore it up. Tore it up. The old jackhammer, shell crack-a-lacking. Awesome bait. Awesome bass. Awesome. Where'd you going? Get. Oh my gosh. You guys, whoa. I'm getting all wrapped up over here. Alright guys, that is an awesome bass. He's about a pound, and I haven't kissed any of these bass. Not gonna start. Update, was it last weekend? I painted this blade from the Sharpie, and it's holding up. It could be redone at any time you want to redo it, but still working. This is the oldest jackhammer bait in history. It is. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere trying anything real quick, and bite's tough. Trying swim bait. I don't know if you call that a win or not. I was also kind of trying out this just a swim jig. There we go. That swim jig hit. That is the one we were after, I think. Nice chunk. It goes to show you, I was throwing finesse stuff in there. This bright, loud, but very, I guess, finesse-y, you know, kind of like a chatterbait without the bait on it. It's what I consider a swim jig, which, you know, they don't want that chatter. Doesn't really matter. They want just a, you know, that, I guess he thought it was a fish swimming through. Very nice bass. Let's see if it'll jump. Let's see, I know it's gonna jump. I don't need a pick. I've already caught big ones. Come on. Oh, yes! We're on fire. We are on fire. Now, it took a while after I ran it. Because the swim jig lets you, you know, normal chatterbait, you can't like bounce off the wood like I could this swim jig, and it took about a foot or so past it before that fish finally jumped on it. But with the chatterbait, I probably wouldn't have bumped it at all. I would have ran it across it maybe, but I actually let this thing hit it. There's another one. Now, we ain't got no issues in powering them in. This is a 6'10" heavy, so it kind of takes a little fun out of the catching them, but if you get on a good hit and over around cover like that, it's always a good idea to just get them on in and don't mess with it. That isn't a very big bass. Would have been a blast on a little ultralight. But kind of what got me on the idea today was I was like, oh, what's an alternative to, you know, chatterbaits? I know spinnerbaits, everybody will tell you, which is usually the case. If you're on a spinnerbait bite or a chatterbait bite, usually you can, you know, almost replace one with the other on any given, you know, when a bite's good. Now sometimes it gets, you know, tough. They'll prefer one over the other. Sometimes one's better than the other. But as far as me, I don't throw a spinnerbait that often, but I wanted to try to get something that, you know, when they're just not, you know, they're there, but they're just not hitting the chatterbait right. And really what can go through what I call the grass and the tips of the grass and stuff probably better than all of them is just a swim, because I can just pull it through there. There's not all the blades and all that to get caught in the grass. I can't tell exactly what's going on as well as I can with the chatterbait, but with the chatterbait I kind of have to, I guess with the chatterbait and a spinnerbait I'm limited to how far down in the grass. I think this gets down in there a little further, a little slower, and when the bite's tougher, you know, especially in the heat of the day, they're in the grass but down a little deeper, instead of just truly going out and just, you know, basically punching or, you know, jigging straight down. The swim jig, just kind of swim as slow as you possibly can. Some grass there's just no getting away from. You're going to get in the grass. So let me try it a little bit faster. And usually, to be able to call it, there we go, a swim jig, you need to be swimming. It needs to be moving. If you're just down bouncing off the bottom, you're not really, you could be using a swim jig that was maybe designed for a swim jig, but you're just jigging it. You're not really, I guess I'm trying to say there's a fine line between what you're actually doing with the bait. In almost any, this isn't really, I don't think that is set out to be a swim jig. I think that's just a standard all around. It works. You can use it as a swim jig. You can use it as a straight up just jig, not just hitting at it. Well, except for that little dude. I've thrown the bigger baits through that spot. That little guy was up there waiting on a bug, and that's probably all they're doing. I could probably be catching these with a popper too, but I already did a popper video today. Nice little bass on our little micros, BFS, or just in general light, ultralight baits that work. That is one of them. I recommend do not use the skirt. Go naked. Straighten up there. Well, it's pretty bad over here when the doctor doesn't get hit. Oh, wait, take that back. The doctor does get hit. I was going to say, you throw the doctor anywhere, can't catch a bass. We got some issues, doctor. But we got him with the doctor. Our AliExpress complete combo strikes gold. Pure gold. Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Fish Band PW100, $54 on AliExpress. Cayenne Teton 522 SUL Super Ultralight, about $58 on AliExpress. What I call Dr. Crankenstein, a little bitty small crankbait, about $2, also on AliExpress. Also, you can get your braid, the Proberos or the Hercules in an 8 strand, about probably $3 to spool this reel, maybe less. Catching bass on BFS gear, priceless. All right, let's go. Okay guys, you have seen it, and the reason I call this guy Dr. Frankenstein. This is an awesome little AliExpress bait. This complete combo is awesome from AliExpress. The only thing more awesome is watching a bass jump that you just caught off your awesome combo. Let's try it. Let's see if he'll jump. He's been doing pretty good today. Well, no, oh, he just said no. I don't even know where this video will end up. It's like I'm all over the place with baits and stuff I'm using. But these little hooks are actually big hooks compared to the size of the bait. And you would think they get hooked up, and the other baits, I've got several others that are like Dr. Frankenstein. They're just not the same color or the same size of hook. And there's a difference. So what I'm going to do, because I think some of these other colors are working, he may be running just a little off to the left. I may need to trim back up, but he was running fine. He's caught a lot of fish, but some of them aren't true out of the box. That's the only thing about any crankbait. Some guarantee them to run true out of the box. Most companies, you may have to tweak them a little. Go back, I've got several videos on how to tweak and make a crankbait run true. But as far as hooks, that also can come into play. I think the size of those hooks, it definitely helps keep the fish hooked up better, you know, once you get into bigger bass. But I think that's also part of what makes the action and makes this bait just work that much better. I don't know if it's slowing down what it would normally have, maybe a bigger wobble, or what it does, but it's just an awesome bait. And it just flat out works. And this works. It's still, as of right now, the reel I recommend, PW100, because it's small, lightweight, and very capable of casting everything I throw for BFS. Now, it's not like if you've seen some other videos, I talk about your release point. Anytime you get a heavier spool with lightweight lures, the drag on it is going to want to pull it, you know, so you're sweeping this way. So as you let go, it's going to want to pull it in. So you have to know where your release points are. You have to know that I can't throw, if I'm aiming towards the end of that stick, I can't let go right at the end of that stick with a very lightweight bait. This bait, I may be able to come close, but I may need to let go out here, and then by the time it makes that arc, whoa, that was horrible. Let me do that again. But with this bait, I can almost, it's an 1/8 ounce, a little over maybe, with those big hooks. I want to say it's 3.5 or 4 grams, but that sucker, you can cast. Well, there the hooks got tangled up. Now they're not. Real well with this rod and reel combo from AliExpress. The 1/16 ounce or light, you know, 2 grams or lighter is when you got to watch how you, and that arc plays a part in getting accurate casts with it.